Hello, this is Mortgage Nerd.
Hey Mortgage Nerd, how are you? My name is Roger the Realtor. I got a request to show a property to one of your clients.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, how can I help you?
Yeah, hey. So my sellers are pretty jaded because they went through 45 days with another buyer. They were working with one of the big app lenders, and after 45 days of going through the process, they ended up getting denied. So I just want to make sure, I want to talk to you and make sure that this buyer is good.
Wow. Yeah, that's no good. So why were they denied?
Well, the buyers were selling their house to then buy this one. The house that they were selling apparently was owned by an LLC. So that big app lender says, oh, we can't accept the funds from that sale of the LLC. It needs to be in their personal name. So, after 45 days, it's pretty crazy. So my sellers are, a little apprehensive.
I tell people all the time that ads from those app lenders are very deceiving. They're like, oh, just fill out your information and click here and you're approved. Those people you end up dealing with are order takers. They're not experienced advisors. You should have caught that from the beginning on the very first phone call. They should have caught that on the very first phone call. So what do you need from me?
Well, the sellers want assurances before taking an offer that this buyer has a DU approval.
Okay, I can do that. And just so you know, a DU is Desktop Underwriter. That's an automated underwriting system. There's also LPA. And so those are Fannie and Freddie. You don't need to know all that. All you need to know is that a DU, when someone's asking for it, means that we've really vetted this client more. We've gotten automated underwriting approval from the software. Then it goes to a human underwriter later who's going to verify everything that we put in. So you could lie to a DU and get a DU approval. But either way, it's much better having a DU than it is having just a letter, a pre-approval letter. So let me get back to the call. Yeah, Roger, that's not a problem. This client has gone through me and my operations manager for pre-approval to make sure that we have at least 2 eyes or 4 eyes on the file, or 6 if you count my 4 eyes. I'd be happy to send over the approved eligible DU that we already have.
Thanks, Mortgage Nerd. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing that letter. And if the buyer makes the offer, then hopefully we get a chance to work together. And I'd rather work with a local professional who has experience, not someone out of a call center out of Michigan or wherever they are. So thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Going ahead and sending it now. I look forward to working with you as well. Thanks. So there's something weird in this scenario too. If someone owns a property and they own 100% of that LLC, they can still buy the property, but I don't know if in this particular case, if they owned 50% of the LLC or what the case might be, but it's fishy all around. To wait 45 days to catch that, it's one of the first things you look at. You say, where's the money coming from? Oh, the money's coming from the property you're selling. Let me see the public record or the title on that property. Let me see the contract over there. There's things you want to look for to make sure that this doesn't happen. So that's why people work with me as opposed to the big apps. Hey, just click here and you're good. Now, I will say this. There will be an app one day for PS mortgage lending. So just because it's an app now doesn't mean that the future apps aren't going to lead you to a professional that knows what they're talking about. That's all. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Roger, for that call, and I hope we can work together. Thanks.